Bling Blong got your emails. Hello. Hello, hi, Layu. Hi, I'm DJ Cliche Darkness. And this is the DJ Cliche Darkness Show. With your host, DJ Cliche Darkness. I just woke up and scrambled here to try and get a couple hours of this fucking game in before I have to start working. Thank you very much. I believe this is our sandwich. Look at all these little beans reading shit. I'm aiming for a perfect score. I don't remember them there last time when I was playing this. I don't know. I don't know how I didn't see a lot of this shit when I was fucking. I'm an idiot too. Last night I was like, I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna play a little bit while laying down. I came in here, I started reading some shit, and then I was just falling asleep while reading. I was way more tired than I had originally anticipated. Oh no, give me a sec. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Alright, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm like all over the place here. Who would you fucking guess? For Pokemon trainers who are out to grow stronger and wiser, there's no higher calling than becoming a champion. To reach that lofty rank, you must pass a test administered at Paldea's official Pokemon League headquarters. In Paldea, anyone, in fact, any number of people can become a champion regardless of factors like age. That means you can too, as long as you've got the strength and the wisdom to set a leaderly example for your fellow trainers. So this is an example of what I was like falling asleep while reading last night. If I was in such a daze while falling asleep while reading last night that I didn't even realize it was happening. It took me a way longer time to be like, I need to stop, turn shit off, and go to bed. You know, like I was just like weary-brained reading it, but I do remember reading that now. For sure I read this too? Yeah, I remember. This was the last thing that I read before I passed out, was about the Sunflora. Right here, you're right. Festivals of Paldea. Oh no, this must have been the last book. I remember reading this book because I was like, these fuckers in their olive harvest. And that was about the Tyranitar. I can just keep going up floors? Where was my next class? I was about to say, this is like the biggest fucking thing. I don't know. Where? Beedaboo-doo. What's up, bird?
Yo, what up?
Of people in Pokemon. Far in the past, humankind and Pokemon lived in mutual fear of one another, but some humans who loved and appreciated Pokemon made an effort to bridge this divide, and gradually the two sides grew closer and found harmony. Where the old students, I'm confused half of all they are in student roleplay. Yeah, yeah, there are no old students fucking here, right? They're all outside. They went on their treasure hunting thing and never fucking came back. I may be 60, but I'm totally a student of Paldea. Could you ask them to let me back inside? An article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea File 08, Iron Moth. UFO sent to spy on humankind? The name Iron Moth was borrowed from that of a flying object described in the era-defining Violet Book. It was said to resemble Volcarona. I mean, I know it's not a joke, but the problem is the coronavirus has ruined everything for all of us. And would descend from the skies, following people around and occasionally even attacking them. Some point to Iron Moth's aggression as a sign that it is, in fact, a UFO of sorts being controlled by alien life. Perhaps something out there is using Iron Moth to observe us, waiting for the moment to mount an invasion. Oh lord. Oh lord, oh lordy loo. Somebody needs to get back on their meds. Galler, a history. Do you want to read it? We made for the town of Stowenside, which sits tucked away in the mountains, to study an ancient mural painted upon a wall of rock. But our plans, and the mural itself, were shattered by an attack from a Caparaja. Yet behind the mural, what should we find but a pair of Pokemon statues? One bearing a sword and another a shield. These statues, older than any artifact we'd yet discovered, called into question everything we knew about the legendary hero. Contemporary art. Cleaning all this up is going to be such a pain. You want to know what's funny is for a brief moment I read bitch. Cleaning all this up is going to be such a bitch. Snur. I'm never going to finish all this homework. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is there serious? No. It doesn't end. It started over there and I read it. Okay. Find foods from far away. They gonna talk about malasadas? Morning. So what's up? Whoa. Calm down. Yeah. Morning. Have you ever chanced upon pewter crunchies, the fabled signature dish of the Kanto region's Pewter City? These snacks, rugged, browned appearance, make them almost rock-like at first glance. Indeed, pewter crunchies were inspired by the rock-type Pokemon for which the Pewter Gym is renowned. Unfortunately, their forbiddingly tough appearance and surprisingly thin flavor have kept them from attaining true popularity. I bet that's Brock's fault. Brock's like, I'm a total awesome chef guy. Yeah, only for Pokemon, though. Enigmas of Paldea number 09, Iron Treads, an alien weapon. In one arid corner of Paldea, there have been reports of a mysterious life form. It is said to resemble a Donphan at first glance, albeit one that can abruptly assume a spherical shape and launch into a swift rolling attack. Rumors say that this being is some kind of weapon using technology not of this world, but no one can say for sure. Apparently, it's called Iron Treads after the name of a strange being that was written about in a mysterious Violet Book. There's a magazine entitled A Culture. Oh, here's another. The next one, A Culture. Yeah, hand it over. Iron Bundle, an ancient civilization robot? The mysterious Violet Book makes reference to a being called Iron Bundle, which was said to look like a Delibird and to possess a spherical apparatus from which it would fire huge blasts of ice to propel itself through snowy lands. Plenty of theories about it have been floated. A leading one suggests it is a product of a long-gone civilization, a notion supported by ancient writings that describe the designs and usage of machines resembling Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle. Oh, a school entrance where there's a library? Yeah, one of the reasons that you don't see a school entrance where there's a library is because motherfuckers will just walk in and steal books, okay? There, I said it. Charcadet's Adventures. Charcadet, the fire child Pokemon, may have been little, but did that stop it from being a mighty hero? Not one bit. When a mean Gengar came along to play tricks and scare people, Charcadet stood tall, Rah, hiya, I cried. But soon, brave little Charcadet got bound up tight in Gengar's long tongue. No. How could the fire child Pokemon get out of this mess? Just as things started to grow hazy before Charcadet's eyes, the sound of a voice came. Two paths lie before you, young Charcadet, it said. Choose between these two sets of armor and assume a new form so you can defeat Gengar. And sure enough, two sets of armor appeared before Charcadet. To be continued. Okay, so that's telling me that there's possibly the way that you evolve Charcadet involves armor pieces or whatever. That's why one has to do with blades and one has to do with fists. Oh. Hall of Fame badges. Our Academy honors students and graduates that achieve outstanding results, no matter the field. With a Hall of Fame badge, we hope students will be encouraged to follow their passions wherever they may lead. Ha! Hall of Fame badges awardees. Turo is the only person to get it. Interesting. Hashtag lore. We call this vor. more like we call this tongue tentacle porn. Get it right. Get it right, Cardon. I feel like I may have missed a couple things here and there. Maddie Bear, just turn on Pokemon Violet and you're gonna play the game all day long. Are you interested in any classes? I'll take history. You'd like history with Ms. Ryford? Yes. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Woo! Look, man, I just work here. That's like a serious vibe, right? Oh shit, what's up, baby? Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. I love you. My name is Ryford. I will be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged a path to the present in which we live. Today, you shall learn about the most mysterious locations in all of Paldea. The Great Crater. Good morning, Deku BB. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of the region. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. No old people. Yep, not a single old person in this class. The oldest person in this class is like this teacher who's probably literally 21 teaching teaching the class. Yeah, congrats on your buggy boy, Deku. Yeah. Look at that Arceus Pokeball. Oh, actually, that's a good fucking call. They were just saying history. Interesting. So not even really different dimension? Or is this just the same dimension as that one in history? But they talked about Kanto Regional. Well, different dimension, same world, whatever. I had to sleep after we tried. I bet you did. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young DJ. Answer me this. What exactly is believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? Treasure. That's correct. You're surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believe that there is a treasure more valuable than anything else in the world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as the lab has been built in there, in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember that the Great Crater Area Zero and Area Zero are both off limits to all those who have official business there. Whatever. You know what I mean. I wish that she would have been like, you know what I mean, never mind. But yeah, that's a good point. Everything in the back, they even got an NPC from back there. Above her head, you can see the NPC wearing the hat. It was all like, you know, and be like, this is what indigenous people looked like from way back then. Do not dare the foolish notion, dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. That's the time already. Must have gotten swept up, filling your mind with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. I will unravel more of the history's enigmas together at the time. Staying on the team, hell yeah. Wow, wow. So now another question I got is if I just go over here and choose to go to one of these places, is there a history room? Actually, I would still have to choose to take those things. Let's go to the biology lab. Yeah, I'm once again the oldest guy in the room. We're seeing how big our Pokemon are. We heard someone in the city who loves Pokemon and say that they're big or small. Even Pokemon of the same species will be all sorts of different sizes. Oh god, okay, those Murkrows are alive. I thought they were stuffed for a second. Folks say Pikachu look different depending on their gender, but I don't know what the difference is. It's the tail, kid. Look at that chubby little neck! Oh, hello, hello. Have you gotten used to things here at the Academy, DJ? Yes. Great. Glad to see you're having fun. Have you been using the Pokedex app? I'm, yeah, the one that made it, you know. Every time someone uses an app catching Pokemon, that data gets sent to me. It's really helping with my Pokemon research. So be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work on filling in your Pokedex. Maybe the kid should ask the biology teacher that's right there. For your first goal, let's aim for, say, 30 registered Pokemon in your app. Let me know when you've done so. I see you've already registered 30 species of Pokemon. So you caught this kinds of Pokemon, and this one? All this data? This is the best. How have you never? Sorry about that. I got a little excited here, but I get the feeling that you're going to be a great help in my Pokemon research. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. I wonder how many people didn't come back here after getting some Pokemon to get False Swipe. Everybody's like, where the hell can I get False Swipe? Now, of course, the next challenge is having them on that can actually learn it. That is really good. Yeah, I sure as shit didn't. Yeah. So, yeah. In the things I wish I knew video that maybe I should make. But I'm definitely not going to. We should, we would put inside of it, catch 30 Pokemon and then get 30 Pokemon entries and then come talk to this guy. You sure are good at catching Pokemon, aren't you, DJ? My name's DJ. Let's aim for 100. Remember, when you find a Pokemon you've never seen before, give a Pokeball a throw. I know how that works. I see you've already registered 100 species of Pokemon in your Pokedex for me. I did. Little Pokemon, big Pokemon. Well, you even have data on this specific type of Pokemon size? I have so much to analyze! Great, he's got an erection now. Sorry about that, I got a little excited. Yeah, I can see. My Pokemon research is moving forward at a great pace thanks to your efforts. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. 20 Ultra Balls. I am appreciative. You're a natural at this Pokemon catching thing, aren't you, DJ? Next goal is 200 species. I know that's a tall order, but keep tossing those balls and don't... Oh my lord. Oh god. Did he have to say that just after he was so very excited? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. I have so many names. Where would you like to go next? Have I gone to the art room? I'm pretty sure I did. No, I totally haven't, but I see my art on the wall here. Look at that ditto. I made that. It was me. Ah, you must be a new student. It is a pleasure to meet you indeed. Hey, yo, what up? Simply marvelous. What a fine sculpture. Even Pokemon must be envious of this beauty. Muck. My muck. I tried washing my muck at a picnic and it seemed to hate it. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? People who are really good at drawing can make pictures that look as realistic as photos. But then, why not just use your camera app? Fucking idiots. A great drawing or painting can show off some amazing techniques that no photo could, and vice versa. A great photo can do things a drawing or painting can't. Hey kid. Home economics. Why can't I look like this guy? Fucking awesome.
Yo, what's up? I make sandwiches.
People and Pokemon love sandwich. Feels like I'm being watched. You shouldn't snack so late, but why do you feel like you're being watched? That's a thing. A bit peckish. You're like, give me your fucking egg. I was a bit peckish, so I thought I'd come by to whip up a snack for myself, but maybe I'll just buy something at this cool store. Please feel free to relax and unwind if you wish. No need to concern yourself with me. That's how I imagine he talks. I had, maybe I shouldn't tell that story. Well, really, there was just a guy, that I was meeting. It was during a thing. I'm not gonna talk about how I met them or whatever, but they definitely did not look like they sounded. It was one of those things, which I don't either, right? My voice is generally way higher than whatever it is, and I sound, you know, I definitely don't. But like looking at them, I definitely didn't expect it, because they looked, you know, they were like rugged and handsome. They looked like Mega Chad, not entirely like that, but you know. And so like when they started talking, they were like, yeah, you know, I think this, you know, it sounded like they had their voice naturally they just had like tight vocal cords. And it threw me for a fucking loop for a second, and I had to get over it really quickly, of course, because we had shit to do. But fucking A, man. Did I have to stifle a laugh? Life is life. Looking for Jacques you're after? If it's Mr. Jacques you're after, you should try the biology lab. That's usually where you'll find him. Look at that little evil. Whoops. I love her hair. It's made of geometry. Hello, DJ. Feel free to come ask any questions anytime. What's up, baby? Hey, girl, you want to go get some coffee? I love her, like, one tucked-in shirt, kind of. That's legit. Ah, yes, DJ from Class 1A. The way you conduct yourself in my class and the answers you give to my questions, I admit they piqued my interest. I answered one question. You're quite the interesting pupil, I must say. I'm hot for teacher. You tell me, DJ. Give it a choice. Which would you prefer? Things of old or things of new? I like new stuff. You would answer new stuff to me, your history teacher. Ha! You really are a curious one. Yes. This one may indeed be of good use to me someday. Dear God, I mean, absolutely. So how about that coffee? Yeah, you can disregard that. I was simply thinking out loud. I enjoyed our little conversation, DJ. You have my thanks. You became slightly closer with Miss Ryford. Oh boy. And here we go. The dating sim has begun. Director Clavel is an inspiration. He never talks down to anyone, even though he's so important. I hope I can be a great man like him someday. Dude, I love his fucking hairstyle. Whoa, thanks for coming to say bonjour. Hey, everything's ready. I would like to go to... Here's a schoolyard? Is that where we fight? Oh, let's go meet the nurse. Let's go meet the nurse. Pokemon violence. Are you sick, little Hatterene? Look, look. Flaffy looks so cute when it's sleeping. Just look at its face. It's so sleepy and cute. These little stuffed dolls. You sneeze? Was that little sneeze? Bless you. Look, I'm trying to talk to the thing. Damn, that nurse is hot. The students called Nurse Miriam Mimi. I tried using that nickname with her once, but she just glared at me. Oh, she's a little band-aid on her ankle, legit. Hi there. Come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. What brings you here today? I don't see anything super wrong with you or your Pokemon. Wait, this is your first time here, isn't it? Yep. Oh, so I guess you transferred in recently. You must be DJ, right? Everyone's been talking about you. I've heard all kinds of rumors. Apparently you fell off a cliff right after enrolling in the academy. And even picked a fight with Team Star. Oh yeah, you've started your treasure hunt thing, right? Don't tell me about anything super interesting that you find out there in your adventures. I'm kind of bored just sitting here all day, you know. I don't have any classes to teach, and students only come here to skip class. So yeah, drop by if you can. Deal? Yeah, you wanna go out for some coffee? What's this kid's obsession with coffee? And how come he never asks guys to go out for coffee? Yay, we're all full of energy again. How come I can't rest in this thing? Oh, why, hello, Master DJ. How is your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of fun adventures, I hope? Yeah, it's been great. The lag was bad, though. Wonderful, I'm glad to hear it. Do keep in mind that the treasure hunt has no set course or criteria in your... You look like a nerd in this one. I did totally make him a nerd. You must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do so splendidly. Speaking of such pursuits, there's been something on my mind as of late. If I could ask of your expertise in the matter, I would be most grateful. You see, I recently heard word whose meaning escapes me. I believe it to be some sort of slang. Tell me, what does Chuji mean? It's a really chewy gumball. Means being outdated and cool. Ah, I think I understand. For both speaker and recipient, it is not a pleasant word, I take it. The words used by young people these days are quite often beyond my comprehension, but when I learn the meanings behind these words, I feel that I find I'm much closer to my students. Oh boy. I am most grateful for you for your help on that front. We became slightly closer with Dr. Clavel. I actually don't even know what the fuck Chuji was going on. I just want to watch TV. I just came here to watch TV on your awesome fucking shit on TV, bro. No, I'm still on that pink monkey hunt. But I've encountered 3 shinies in this game. Whoa. See, Gyarados, this is where you came from. Took a lot of effort to get my Magikarp to evolve in Gyarados, let me tell you. What's the number? 4540. 4,540. That is where we have left off. And I think about it. The thoughts never far off in my head. Dude, where is the people talking to you get the gifts from shit? Gengar smiles even when it's sleeping. Isn't that just the most adorable thing ever? Yeah, it's not exactly a smile, more like a grin. Seen a student with a weird hairdo come out of the director's office now and then. Haha. Gonna be in the 6,000s. Fuck, man. Fucking maybe. And like, how are we even gonna find time to do that anymore? I'm thinking that maybe, well, depending on what's going on. Though I'm not really feeling it right now. I should get to a point to where, like, when I'm beginning streams, I'll do like 10 resets before we get to the main event or some shit. No. Didn't seem to fall asleep, so thought I'd take a walk around the school. Be careful around these Drifloon, lady. So floaty, yeah. They sure are. Can't wait for tomorrow. You sleepy, amigos? Gengar's like, come on, I'll fuck you up. What up? Oh, he did a little belly dance. I'm just picturing what it'd be like to battle in the courts so that I don't get nervous at gyms. Not a bad idea. That's Nemona for you. Sheesh, that Nemona. I said I'm gonna win 30 Pokemon battles in a row here at the schoolyard the other day. She definitely deserves that champion rank of hers. Nemona's that student council president and a champion that has top-notch grades. Is there anything she can't do? My name's DJ. That bell is in the ground. That bell is in the ground. That bell is in the ground, and this guy's walking like a robot. The bell is in the ground. Oh God, it's not real. What do you... Oh, Lord. He's a ghost. He's a ghost. Why was that bell in the ground? All mysteries. How many fucking ghost stories for Pokemon are gonna come around here? Oh, what's up, baby? Hey, girl. What's new kid? Muscles sure are great, don't you think? What's her name? Deandra? She looks like an ex-girlfriend of mine. And again, who doesn't know this? And I guess that's all for up here for now. Let's go take a small peep in the rest of these classes. The classroom is definitely better. I feel like I get more done in the classroom rather than my dorm room. I got this Igglybuff in a surprise trade. I'm super grateful to whoever it was that sent it to me. Species, different types. Have you noticed that when Lightfall, a lot more ghost Pokemon are out? Yeah, I know that. Everybody fucking knows that. Fucking grow up. Two-hole Meowth! Pair of my favorite Pokemon. This is bliss. I'm having my Pokemon keep an eye on me so I don't slack off on my studies. That's funny. I maybe make some mistakes somewhere? Eduardo. Eduardo.
Learning is fun no matter how old you get. It's never too late to learn something new.
Eduardo. An old person. We found one. Yeah. One single old person with a couple of Magnemites. This is like real college. Now, if we're talking about sandwich, jam sandwiches are so good. But yeah, it's fucking here. What's up, dude? It's true, though. Too bad I don't really have an aptitude for school. I just want to go sit in college classes and listen to lectures. Is that so bad? I don't want to pay billions of dollars for it, though. You, Woofles, and the rest of your party feel full of energy again, yet it's still fucking midnight. My character does not know how to sleep in any increments other than 24 hours. Dude, who was it that walked in and got their fucking surprise gifts from talking to an NPC for owning the other games? Biology with Mr. Jacques. Groudon, who do I talk to in order to get those rewards? Yeah, I guess the phone cases? Yeah, that's right. Deku got the phone cases. Hello, hello. My name's Jacques. I will be your Pokemon biology teacher. In my class, we'll learn all about various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things that you learn here. It's not in the school? In today's class, I'll teach you a great way to get to know Pokemon more in depth. If you'd like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of their Pokeball and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? You could use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let the Pokemon out inside. Standing in between the flight of stairs to the entrance? I could have sworn that I talked to her. Nope, I'll do it again. Nothing cuter than watching Pokemon run around underfoot if you ask me. Once you let the Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They're sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along with you? Near the water, inside buildings, in tall grass? Near the water. It's certainly true that some Pokemon aren't fond of water, but we do have floating platforms that they can use. Be seeing in water is the issue. Correct answer is not walk indoors. How about that? That's stupid. They should walk indoors. There's plenty of Pokemon indoors. Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things walking around inside buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. There are a shitload of Pokemon out of their balls in this whole fucking school. Fuck you. Goddamn speciesist. I don't like this guy anymore. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs while outdoors, okay, everyone? I think I see them out and about in the classroom from time to time, but still, oh my god. Yeah, there's one at the front desk. Yeah, I know, right? You may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Almost forgot. Keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Use the ZR button to throw a ball, let Pokemon inside. You'll also want to remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start a battle. It looks like that's all we have time for today. See you all next class. In between the flight of stairs leading to the entrance. Staircase from the entrance of the city entirely? Okay. Man, last night I came in here in the very entrance and started trying to talk to everybody. Ah! Your phone can reveal your past lives to me. Oh my lord. I sense great depth to your past. You must have seen much in lives gone by. I can study your Rotom phone to peer into your past lives you've lived. I call it rotometry. Yeah. Go ahead, lady. It drifts before my eyes. I see a life with what you lived. Oh. Where is this? Oh, is this choosing which case that I want? Be sweet, you want past life. It's coming into clear focus. In this previous life, you once tread the grounds of Hisui. I see you braving a great adventure in the Hisui region, an odd phone gripped in your hand. Wait, where is Hisui? Never heard of it. Holy shit, this woman is psychic. Allow me to fashion your Rotom phone case to befit your memories. A true oracle indeed. Oot? In a previous life, you once tread the grounds of Sinnoh. I see you digging beneath the surface of the Sinnoh region itself to dazzling crowds and super contest shows. Oh, really? You don't just see me constantly living the same moment over and over and over again? Allow me to fashion you a case. I don't deserve this fucking phone case. Galar, I see you facing down enormous challenges in the Galar region with equally enormous Dynamax Pokemon at your side. Kanto, I see you and a beloved Pokemon on an adventure in the Kanto region, urging each other onward with a bold "Let's go!" Is that why all the kids scream "Let's go" nowadays? Is it Pokemon's fault? Let's go! Allow me to fashion for your Rotom phone case that benefits your memories. What are the sounds of this shit that she's smashing together? Oh my god, a Pika V case. Let's take a look at these cases now. Oh my god, one is the Pokeball guy case. Oh lord. I mean, at least the Poketch case is black. Whoops. I see your fate is tied to a strange pink monkey. Exactly. No, it's kind of black. Pokeball guy case, I think, is probably the superior case. Look at that guy. Ah, but Pika V, this looks like some serious retro Pika V case though, right? Like, yeah, we'll stick with those retro vibes. Yeah, you use the Let's Go case. It's nostalgic for sure, right? It's proper like Game Boy green. Yeah, that's Kate. But you probably use it because it's green and you're a filthy Leaf loyalist. Get a job, you leafy. Okay. Um. Why you call me? The fuck you just said? Yeah, you want to know what's funny is I got to that area. I kept going around perimeter instead of going straight up the stairs. Dude, actually, talking about loading the homeworld, it fucking really is. Even though there is a zone between these two areas, it really is actually loading everything out there. And you know how you can tell is by seeing the fucking crystal raids out there. Like, you're seeing the beams from them out there. Those are the actual fucking artifacts for the thing. Man, so on one point, it sucks. The game sucks so much, like, not mechanically, like, seems unoptimized really bad, but all of a sudden, we can't really be sure that it isn't impressive that they were able to do what they did and have it be like this. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh, well, back to class, huh? Actually impressive at its feats. It might be. Living the game in 15 to 20 frames might be the only thing. All of my shit talking. I guess depending on what time you come out into the lobby too, they're different. Because I feel like there are a lot more ghosts than there originally was. There's ghosts and Noibats everywhere. Our school. What, biology 2? Oh my goodness. Let's take all our history classes because I'm hot for teacher. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Empire as being quite the dictator. This empire also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep in the Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join in the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Alright, so we're definitely getting into the fucking conquistador type shit going on here. I'm pretty sure it wasn't just Area Zero, okay? But anyway. Perfect timing to make eye contact. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldean Empire began to rule? Didn't that bitch just tell us about it? They're off by a millennium. I was gonna say too. By 1,000 years, the Paldean Empire had already begun to collapse. The answer is 2,000 years. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way, or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in an untouched state at the time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Or an Arceus. Is that time already? I must have gotten swept up, filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's session. I will unravel a lot more history and enigmas at the time. Funny when she says perfect time to make eye contact while I'm wearing a Daft Punk helmet. Yeah, for sure. That's funny. You like biology with Mr. Jacques? Yes. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did you try using the ZR button to let your Pokemon walk around like I taught you? Walk along with your Pokemon and let's see how unique and cute they all are. I'd also highly recommend picnics for those of you who want to spend some more quality time together with your Pokemon in your party. You can get all around table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Saguro's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes, while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Boxes! Ooh, you got it all right. So this guy teaches you that you do the breeding thing with the eggs. If I'd have just taken class, I would have known. This very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where the eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather than stealthily by the Pokemon in Picnic. Or rather stealthily, whatever. Walking around with an egg will help warm it and make it hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes, though you need to have them in your party. And here's some more important things I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all be responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. What's up, Ashhead? It's a shiny count. My most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, see you next time, I guess. Incubator might not work. Well, they say that warming up the Pokemon with us running along with it is what does it. So my assumption is that would do the trick. But I don't know, maybe you're implying in some sort of Pokemagic, which is entirely viable because Pokemagic... This game has all sorts of crazy magic shit in it, so... You know. What up, Ziff? I'm gonna go take math with Ms. Time. Oh, man. Class will begin soon. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. My name's Time and I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all in the spot at the start of the class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? No. Yeah, sort of. Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers and some may not. I think that makes a wonderful mix, but no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying this lesson together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water and water is strong against fire, correct? DJ, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, what becomes of the move damage? It's double. Well, I guess doubled? Yeah, we got some shinies. Yeah, I didn't get the monkey shiny, though. That's right. I knew I could count on you for this question. Using moves that the type of your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of that type with your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. It divides the damage by 2. Don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it best to use a lively topic as an example. That can make math very fun, even for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Looking forward to seeing you in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Oh shit, math 2 with Ms. Time.
Learn more math. Math important.
Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping, buying tasty bread, or choosing new clothes? Even just window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I'd like to use shopping, one of my favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemart at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items that you'll catch here. They cost 200 each. I'd like to ask you to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200. If you had 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? 10. Oh, wait, it's not 10. Why was it? Oh, it's a bit of a trick question. With 2,000, you can afford to purchase maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeball, you will also receive one Premier Ball. A special white ball is a bonus. So the correct answer is, in fact, 11. This bitch. Doing my real math would never get done in this time frame. Taxes? Yeah, I know, right, Ashton? Oh, okay. It sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? Math over! She's a cutie. I'm out of here. That reminds me, I should probably do my taxes from last year. Battle studies. Yeah, exactly. She said Pokeballs, not Premier Balls. I mean, a Premier Ball is a type of Pokeball. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I bet this is Deandra's favorite fucking subject. I love you. I mean, hello. Oh, God, it's coughing. You guys, this is Cough Cough. That's what I was thinking of. Us, say hello to your battle instructor. The one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra. Us is a karate thing, by the way. Look it up. My age, 25. My hobby, working out. My type, well, me. Strong and muscular fighting types, of course. That's all for my introduction. As for my class, this is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. Bring some coffee? Okay. We'll start with the basics so that no trainer gets left in the dust. Even if you're new to this stuff, have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles, and you'll be pros in no time. Let's set out fighting spirits ablaze together. Set our fighting. Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves at their disposal, and which move has certain each move has certain qualities that you'll want to remember. I'm talking about the power type and category of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move type. Heads up, new kid. Question coming your way. There are two categories that attack moves can fall under. What are they? Physical and special. Light and darkness. Moves you love and moves you hate. That's cute. Awesome. You're as sharp as I expected, new kid. Looks like you'll have to handle the basics. Or you have a handle on the basics. Anyway, attack moves are split into two categories, physical and special. Physical moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon attack is. The special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon special attack is. On the other side of things, Pokemon's getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having high defense or special defense stat respectively. In conclusion! Definitely coughing with that intensity. Did she just introduce herself as if this was a dating app? She is hot, though. She is. Pokemon that are good with physical moves should raise their attack stat. Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both of these stats equally will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong points stronger, I always say. That goes for both people and Pokemon. Aw, man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're out of time. Well, we'll generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even for book learning. Nothing like a little fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? The class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Got some food? What kind of food you got? Good morning, Master DJ. What class would you like to take? We'll do battle studies too after I go to the bathroom. BRB. I'm back. Oh, I guess it's daytime now, so there's a Psyduck there. Oh, nice. Another day, another round of battle study. Os, let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? You know, it's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, run all over the place with your Pokemon partner. And while you're running around out there, I'll bet you'll come across some big shining crystals fairly often as well. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that seeped up out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or with trainers in a group of 4. We call those battles Terra Raid battles. Terra Pokemon you'll face off against Terra battles are crazy though. Sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon. You'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in Terra Raids called Cheering. And there are 3 different types of cheers you can use. The first one is Go All Out. It boosts attack, special attack of allied Pokemon. The second is Hang Tough. Boosts defense to special defense. And the third, well, let's see, you can guess. Healing. Heal up. Wham Bam Potion. Explosive Wave. Explosive Healing Wave. No, you're not. You're TJ. That's right. Maybe I should make you the battle teacher. Huh, new kid? Third is Heal Up. Real powerhouse. The ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single battle raid. Oh, man. Also, cheering uses up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. If nothing seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Maybe my brain's in the gutter now. There's plenty of stuff that sounds bad. Trending in the United States, Team Melly with a Spanish flag next to it. What is this? It has nothing to do with Pokemon? Oh, never mind. It's something far worse. I don't know why this is popping up. Wow. It's actually horrible. Do not look it up. Has to do with the situation going on in Iran. Finally, home ec with Mr. Saguaro. Saguaro? Saguaro. I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You may call me Mr. Saguaro. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life. I like that he's the home ec guy and he's got the Brock closed eyes thing going on for him here. And he's the one that does the cooking, just like Brock did. Many of you have left your care of your parents to live here in their own from the Academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge will impart you will improve your quality of lives and the necessity thereof, food, clothing, and shelter. Of those 3 categories, I assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is food. When you eat sandwiches in your picnics, the HP of your party will be restored. You will also gain something called meal powers, which can provide all manner of benefits. For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or excrete XP points, increase the experience points that your Pokemon receive. I think you'll also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, there is a certain something that is particularly important if you wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see. Master DJ, tell me. What must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? The choice of fillings and condiments, how fast I can prepare the food. I have to remember to put my heart into it. How fast? That is incorrect. I pray that you all put more emphasis on things in your cooking rather than simply rushing to finish it quickly. Your choice of ingredients includes both fillings and condiments. It is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients on your sandwiches may help you gain egg power, including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, to help you gain item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavor more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. Gah! I must say, I would feel the utmost joy if you all learned much here in class and came to a better understanding of home economics. Our time together has come to an end for the day, but bid you farewell. Nope. Here in the Paldea region, everybody only eats sandwiches and that's it. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. In our latest class, I believe we talked about the effects you can get from foods and picnics. You can receive meal powers to restore HP of the Pokemon in the party. Is truly convenient means for healing your Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you're aware, it is not suited for use in battles. We cannot make food or when you cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly. In such times, you should make use of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from Pokemarts in the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used any time that you can open your bag. They are, however, consumed after use. Potions restore 20, 60, 120. The pricier the item, the more it will restore. Keep that in mind how much money you have sticking the items. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with an injured Pokemon, but you have no potions, you're out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon centers nearby. Tell me, Master DJ, what should you search for when in a perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon? A place with water, a teacher, items underground, probably. Perfect, correct answer. Well learned in survival techniques. If you see something shining on the ground, actually has been dropped there, you may be able to find a restorative item which has an orange berry or a potion on its way. You can use the R button to send out your Pokemon to pick up such items as well, and then there are berries, of course. They aren't like from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide this for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, find yourself in need of healing, I suggest you look around for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are methods. You employ your healing topics wait. End of the day. Have you never gotten called by one of those before? Because I get those calls all the time. Yeah, all of a sudden you get... Sometimes it even says, we have an important message for you. And then all of a sudden it starts speaking... I start hearing Chinese and I'm like, oh. Oh my. With a shiny Azumarill? Nice. Oh, that Arvin is in the cooking class? Yeah. You love cooking. Now that it's daytime, there's different kids around. Miss Dendra's kind of scary. Tropius. Oh boy, it's happening again. It's just worse. Wait, is that NPC gonna spawn to try and walk again over here? Whatever. I need LP. What's up, baby? Us, new kid. Have you come out here to the schoolyard for some training? Yes. I knew you could see the fighting spirit burning behind those eyes. Why don't we do a bit of running together to get to know each other a little better? Ready? Let's go. Oh gosh. Run 3 laps around the schoolyard with Miss Dendra. That really worked up a nice sweat. You've got a good pair of legs on you, kid. A good bout of training sure does the body hungry, doesn't it? I'll let you have one of my handmade sandwiches as a way of saying thanks for running with me today. Feed those muscles. Miss Dendra's sandwich was dry and had an odd smell. The taste left much to be desired. How was it? I hope it was tasty. Yeah, tasty. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. I'm athletic and all, but I don't know the first thing about making good food. As your honest reaction just reminded me. Well, see you later. Enjoy your soul muscles tomorrow. Aleba, thank you so much for the follow. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the stream. Hey, you want to go get a coffee? Muscles are great, don't you think? Oh god, he wants to eat the bananas on that thing's neck. Whether Pokemon or gardening, you end up asking yourself, which should I raise next? A Cyclizar therapy service. Stare at it for as long as you like. So relaxing. So glossy and cute. I hope it takes the stress of study, makes it go away. This microwave here is a little secret, got it? One of the cafeteria is always being used. Welcome to Home Economics. I consider this to be my very own castle of sorts. Master DJ from 1A. Rumors of your activities always seem to be bombarding me from all sides. My activities? Indeed, people from all over have been talking about how strong of a battler you are and the amazing Pokemon you take along with you. You're quite the object of everyone's interest, though I imagine that may be a bother for you. The Home Economics classroom is something of a place of rest for the Academy students, you see. Here they delight in sharing the latest gossip and the like while enjoying a light snack. You come up quite often in those talks recently, Master GJ, so much that I find myself intrigued. If it's not a burden for you, I would very much enjoy having you come see me again sometime. Yay, we're friends! You wanna go out for a coffee, or... No? Okay. Oh my, if it isn't DJ, hello there. You perhaps have a question about class? Guys, I have a question. We having trouble with. Let's review it, shall we? Flying type Pokemon are weak to rock type. When a rock type move hits a flying type Pokemon, what becomes the move's damage is doubled and multiplied by 100. That's right, the correct answer is that the move's damage is doubled. It's time! It's time! Oh my, I see one of my more energetic students is here to see me. You'll have to wait your turn, dear. There's someone in front of me after all. Is it true that you were a gym leader? That is indeed true. I'm quite a strong battler, you know. That's so cool. Why'd you quit? So you want to know, do you? I might be persuaded to tell you if you wait your turn. Yeah, she's like, didn't I tell you to just fucking calm down? Her hair is fucking awesome. Sorry for cutting our conversation short, but it seems in high demand today. Feel free to come see me with more questions. Salvatore. And I guess that's that. Alright, I'll be right back. One more time. And we're back.
Wah, wah.
I mean, I guess that's all for now. It looks like it's smiling. Okay, it looks like all of those types of stores for food and stuff like that are the same and probably are tied more to, they're probably tied more to, like, my completion than anything else. Whoops. Double whoops. I wish there was a way that we could set LP as our default way to pay for shit. Cool. I want to Ayrton. Whoops. Cheese is expensive. Jesus fuck. Oh, is this a different vending machine for snacks? Oh, you can't buy snacks. You don't get those. No, so this is where all the artists come from. I told my girlfriend clear as day, let's meet in front of the weird sculpture. What's taking her so long? Oh, I can't wait to find the girlfriend. He's gonna be like, this is the weird sculpture, what's taking so long? Oh, what's up, waifu? Hiya, DJ. It's so weird that I ended up randomly visiting the same gym at the same time again. What a weird coincidence. I swear I'm not just sneaking ahead of you so I can lie in wait and go, oh wow, what weird. Might as well battle you right now in here. No, seriously, look, to prove it, I won't even challenge you to a battle this time, much as I'd like to. But look at you and your Pokemon. They've definitely gotten stronger since the last time. Add these to the mix and you'll be 100% set to go, no problem. Ooh, ethers. I'll be cheering for you. I'll go trade maybe like 20 Pokemon or so to tackle you. Okay. Welcome to the gym. Register a challenger. You're a DJ. In order to face gym leader Brassius, you'll need to pass the gym test. Here at the gym, that means completing a game of Sunflora hide and seek. As you may know, Artisan City or artists. Artwork made by the people is largely inspired by the nature of the sun that nurtures it. Since Sunflora embody these concepts, we try to gather them and take good care of them. Your job today is to find the Sunflora located throughout Artazon. Remember, these Pokemon look like sun-shaped flowers. Gather 10 of them and bring them to the Sunflora lawn and you pass the test. I'll register Sunflora's lawn location on your map to get started. When you leave the gym, turn right and you'll see 2 large Sunflora statues. Head for those. Once you're at the lawn's entrance, the staffer will tell you more about the gym test. Now get out there and have fun. You wanna go out for some coffee? Or... I don't like coffee. Me neither. When I took this gym with my Klaxi, it got destroyed. There are a lot of students passing through these days. Has a treasure hunt started? Nice. Look for the gym. Hope you're ready. Time for a game of Sunflower hide and seek. I'll spread them around town. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Man, why can't our fucking Pokemon follow us around like this? It is still pretty fucking adorable, though. Oh, they just give you a bunch right off the bat. You guys didn't know to make it far, huh? Is that you, Daddy? Not that an amateur would pick up on it at all. Oh, he was sleeping. And those sunflower did. Oh my god, I found a quick claw. Nice. Didn't have to pay money for that one, huh? Come along. Let us finish this. Oh, they're frames. Oh, Lord. Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, nice. Time to challenge the leader. Wait, no, one moment. The Virtuoso. Allow me to show you the battle court. Longer than normal. Greetings, challenger. Haha, fucking awesome. Is that a vine whip on his side? You did well to come this far. I am Brassius, an artiste specializing in grass-type Pokemon. I am also the gym leader here at the Artazon Gym. I was observing your gym test from atop the windmill, you know. The perception you displayed in finding some flora was truly... Oh, how shall I describe it? Yes! It was truly avant-garde! I only pray that you might demonstrate that eye for beauty in our battle as well. Enough talk! We must begin creating our collaborative work of art. Clap, 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 clap. Hey, 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 hey. I trust that you are ready. It is time for our masterpiece to take shape. Wha-cha-cha-cha! Oh man, I've seen enough anime to know where this is going. You're challenged by gym leader Brassius. Oh my god, it's a little Petalil. That's what I named Mina in one of the previous ones. Art is creation and destruction. Struggle, else your defeat will nourish my Pokemon. Burn 'em. Gym leader Brassius is about to send out Smoliv. Will you change Pokemon? No. Wait, why does the ghost type have no effect? Is it considered more of a normal Pokemon? He looks so tired. Hashtag move. What's up, default male? Hello, hi, love you. Is that the sound of the pits going crazy in its mouth? Sudowoodo? This has promise, yes. Let us lead the artistic endeavor to its conclusion at once. That's not an actual tree. Allow me to touch this work up slightly. I will call it Trulewudo. That's pretty awesome. Get torched. Sturdy. At times, our team comes a race against the clock. Let us increase the pace. Let me sing you the song of my people. No! I'm not crazy about the starter Pokemon evolutions. They're all very long. Not tanks like Blastoise or Venusaur. I could say I definitely miss that. Hi Wings, it's great to see you. Somebody else who chose Fuecoco. Everyone picked a cat. I don't know. A lot more people that I know picked Fuecoco. I adore Fuecoco so much. Avant-garde. Seems pretty upset about that. Give me what's in your wallet. What what artistic tactics you employ? The patterns of your moves, the minute details of your Pokemon's performance. Everything you did was honed to perfection. Our battle was, in a word, art. Indeed. If we could not call that work of artistry, then nothing else in this world could be labeled as such. If I were to judge your work, I would say it passes my inspection. Yes, a pass without exception. As proof of your artistic prowess, you may have my gym badge. Shall we take a photo as well? Yes, I will too. Oh, totally bros. All the fire evils becoming bipedal at stage 3. Yeah, that's exactly so, yeah. At least we have a four-legged, yeah. I think this is the only one, actually. Well, I mean, I guess the duck only has 2 legs. But yeah, that was the thing. So I was stuck between the duck and Fuecoco. The duck and the little ghost pepper. And so I asked 2 questions to my chat once the leak started coming out. And I didn't want to spoil too much, but I wanted to know 2 things. I was like, is the final evolution of Fuecoco bipedal? And they said no. And I was like, and then I was like, okay, another thing is it's a ghost pepper. Does its typing include ghost when it's in the final evolution? And they were like, yes. And I was like, sold. I was like, done. This breaks the tie. This is the 2 greatest things that you can do in this era of Pokemon. If you possess 2 gym bases, it will be easier to catch Pokemon up to the level of 30, and those Pokemon should follow your commands as well. To a fantastic trainer such as yourself, I would also like to offer this. A favorite of mine. Ooh, Trailblaze. Ah, my inspiration is overflowing as if drawn from a bottomless well. I will begin on a new piece of art at once. You must excuse me. Farewell. I bet he's in a bondage. Pardon me, would you be the DJ I've been hearing so much about? Aren't you the art teacher? Nemona had mentioned that you're a promising new face in the academy. Yes, indeed. Oh, but I do apologize. I didn't mean to startle you by dressing you so suddenly. My name is Hassel. I'm one of the Elite Four of the Pokemon League. I also teach art classes at the academy. So, do tell me, young DJ, what compels you to collect these gym badges and strive to be champion? For fun, I guess? When I'm stronger, my friend asked me to for fun, I guess? Asked and answered. Thank you. Naturally, there is no single correct answer. All paths lead to the great crater of Paldea, as they say. You know, your friend Nemona is the youngest to achieve champion rank in all of Paldean history. It is entirely possible that such great potential lies within you as well. You walk funny. Should you continue striving to reach champion rank, you will one day have to battle me. It would be wise to train hard starting now. It will save you from experiencing the bitter regret of defeat. Oh, and do come along to my art class sometime. I would be thrilled to have you attend. 5 viewers! If I was playing Phantasmagoria, Ghost and Fire combination I would never want. Language classes available to take, art classes available to take. You think the little pink Pokemon with the giant hammer, DJ? Easily my favorite 9. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. I do have it. I do have the little guy. It is mega adorable. Can we... You're now certified. Oh, okay. We can't challenge more. Yeah, they seem to be coming back a little bit. I've gotten a few of them this week. But yes, we got our badge. That's great. We're gonna save. Unfortunately, I have to stop for now because I have work to do. But thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been a slice. It's been a pleasure. We're gonna go and hang out, Mitt. Sasha, who's playing Witcher 3? Oh no, I'm gonna get spoilers. But I haven't seen Sasha in a long time, and I miss them. They've been a very busy bee. Please go follow Sasha and show them lots of love. Thank you once again, everybody. You've been lovely. And I'll be seeing you after work. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.